Manuka honey may be antibiotic powerhouse. Manuka honey is often touted as a superfood that treats many ailments, including allergies, colds and flus, gingivitis, sore throats, staph infections, and numerous types of wounds. Manuka can apparently also boost energy, detox your system, lower cholesterol, stave off diabetes, improve sleep, increase skin tone, reduce hair loss and even prevent frizz and split ends. Some of these claims are nonsense, but some have good evidence behind them. Honey has been used therapeutically throughout history, with records of its cultural, religious and medicinal importance shown in rock paintings, carvings and sacred texts from many diverse ancient cultures. Honey was used to treat a wide range of ailments from eye and throat infections to gastroenteritis and respiratory ailments, but it was persistently popular as a treatment for numerous types of wounds and skin infections. Medicinal honey largely fell from favor with the advent of modern antibiotics in the mid-20th century. Western medicine largely dismissed it as a worthless but harmless substance. But the emergence of superbugs, pathogens resistant to some, many or even all of our antibiotics, means alternative approaches to dealing with pathogens are being scientifically investigated. We now understand the traditional popularity of honey as a wound dressing is almost certainly due to its antimicrobial properties. High sugar content and low pH mean honey inhibits microbial growth, but certain honeys still retain their antimicrobial activity when these are diluted to negligible levels. Honey, leeches and other ways of treating infection before antibiotics. Many different types of honey also produce microbe-killing levels of hydrogen peroxide when glucose oxidase, an enzyme incorporated into honey by bees, reacts with glucose and oxygen molecules in water. So, when honey is used as a wound dressing it draws moisture from the tissues, and this reacts to produce hydrogen peroxide, clearing the wound of infection. The antimicrobial activity of different honeys varies greatly, depending on which flowers the bees visit to collect the nectar they turn into honey. While all honeys possess some level of antimicrobial activity, certain ones are up to 100 times more active than others. How is Manuka different to other honey? Manuka honey is derived from the nectar of Manuka, Leptospermum scoparium, trees, and it has an additional component to its potent antimicrobial activity. This unusual activity was discovered by Professor Peter Molahan, in New Zealand in the 1980s, when he realized the action of Manuka honey remained even after hydrogen peroxide was removed. The cause of this activity remained elusive for many years, until two laboratories independently identified methylglyoxal, MgO, as a key active component in Manuka honey in 2008. MgO is a substance that occurs naturally in many foods, plants and animal cells, and it has antimicrobial activity. Australia has more than 80 species of native Leptospermum, while New Zealand has one, but the Manuka honeys from each country have similar properties. There is currently a great deal of debate between the two countries over the rights to use the name Manuka, but for simplicity in this article we use the term to describe active Leptospermum honeys from either country.